Alright, so the first one we're going to be doing today is just simply knee raises. We're going to do this 30 times and we're going to be doing them 2 sets. Now you can push yourself if you want, do 3 sets if you'd like, and as I've said in past videos, you can either go through the entire video one shot and then do the set again after, or you can pause the video and then do 2 sets or 3 sets or how many ever you'd like. Alright, so knee raises. Very simply, you're going to take your hands and cross them over. If you feel uncomfortable with that, just kind of put your hand on top of each other or just use your hands to kind of pump down with your elbows. You're going to raise them, put them about chest level, and you're going to try and bring your knee up to your palms. Alright? So you can do it like that, you can do it open hand, or you can thrust down if you want a little bit more. So we're going to do this 30 times. Alright? You're going to bring your knees as high as you can. Alright? And we're going to do that for the 2 sets like I just talked about. Alright? So I think I've done about 12, maybe 14 now. Just keep going and make sure you keep going as high as you can each time. And those are your knee raises. So what you're going to do, and this is a little bit unorthodox, I've seen these posts actually a lot on Facebook and a lot of different places online, is you're actually going to grab your earlobes. Now you're not going to hold them and pull them very hard, you're just going to gently hold them. This supposedly keeps very good form. You see many people doing it like this in the gym, but chances are is they'll pull forward, and if you pull on your earlobes, and even if you're holding them gently, it's going to hurt. And so I don't know if it's more so the fact that it pulls you down or just because you have your arms crossed over, it keeps your back a little straighter. Either way, I've been doing it for a little while now. Even before I moved to the 1950s workouts, whenever I had a Saturday workout to do, it's been phenomenal for myself. So here we go. You're going to again you're going to cross your arms and grab your earlobes. Your feet are going to be about a foot apart or shoulder length apart, and all you're going to do for a half squat is you're going to come down about, I'd say, maybe 40 to 50% of what a normal squat would be. So I'm just going to quickly show you a normal squat. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. Normal squat, you'll come down to around here. Okay, the half squat, you're just going to come down to around here. And you're just going to pop up. We also want to make sure that your knees are okay. We don't want you to go all the way down like a full squat. I've seen some people go all the way down here. Now that only works in certain situations, and I will be getting to that later on in another video.
Alright, so now we're going to be doing some ab crunches. Alright, we're going to do this 20 times. And we're just going to be doing slight crunches. We're not going to go for the full out sit-up on this one, alright? So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using our fingertips. We're going to be just lightly touching our head around our ears. We're not going to grab behind our head and wrench forward. Okay, this is just a very simple movement. You're going to keep your chest and your back as straight as possible. Your legs are bent. And all you're going to do is you're going to just come up and you're going to firmly hold. And when you do this, you're going to really feel it at the top of your abdominals. These are the abdominals most sit-ups and most ab workouts will target. The lower abs will be doing a lot more different workouts for those. That's more intensive. But for now, all we're doing is we're just coming up, and we want to do this 20 times. And you want to keep as straight a back as possible, and you want to hold and make sure that you're really getting that nice burn from the top 2 abdominals right here. Alright? So we're going to do that for 2 sets at 20 reps, or 20 times.
Alright, for our last exercise for today, we're going to be doing a modified push-up. Now, I just want to say this before I continue because of the idea of a modified push-up to build strength as well as muscle memory. If this is a little too hard for you, and you want to go back to the ball exercises or you want to go back to stretching, that's completely fine. Remember, I'm doing it week by week because it's good for my body. I'm not a professional, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a professional trainer either, alright? And I'm just doing this according to the way I feel. If you feel that week by week for you is more month by month, that's completely fine as well. So let's jump into the modified push-up and I'll show you the different ways and the different angles we'll be at while trying to achieve by hopefully next week a proper push-up or next month, depending on how fast you can get to it. Alright, so we're here and we're on our knees and we're about a shoulder width apart. Now, if you're really struggling to do a push-up, you don't want to go out too far at all, and you're just going to, while your hands are around parallel with your face, you're just going to go down and you're going to come up. Now, in real form, your butt's sticking up in the air, and you know, most people might chuckle or laugh or whatever if they see you doing this in the gym, and it's understandable because everyone knows that a quote-unquote push-up is supposed to look something like this, right? You have your butt pulled down, your back is as straight as possible. Sorry if my back is not perfectly straight. I have a bit of an issue with the curve, but it's to try to be as flat and straight as possible, and to make sure that most of the work is coming through your triceps, your shoulders, and your back. Alright, but if you're struggling to do a proper push-up, this is a great platform for you to start. It's really going to build up those muscles that maybe haven't been worked in a long time or don't have the strength to push you up as well. As you continually get better, day by day, week by week, you just gradually move out a little further, keep going to the point where you're almost at full extension, that if you went out any further you couldn't do it, and you'll get a fairly good form down here. And then all you'll have to do is just change it so that the weight goes from your knees to your toes, you're pushing up more, getting a better workout. You want to do that at 2 sets and about 10 reps, and as you continually move out, maybe move it to 15 or 20, and just try your best. The push-up is very, very hard to perfect. Oh yeah, and if you like what I'm doing, please tweet, tumble, like, share, thumbs up, plus, pin, or do whatever you do, and please subscribe.